I'm going to show you how I used ElevenLabs to make an ElevenLabs voice promo video. I used ElevenLabs to generate all of the video in this clip.
Adjust exposure first.
She's called Frankie, friendly instructor.
Right off the top of my head was somebody might use her voice in a tutorial about how to edit your photos on your phone. So I used text to speech to create this line right here.
Start with auto, then dial it back. Adjust exposure.
So then I needed to generate two things. I needed video to go along with that part. So I clicked on ElevenLabs image and video. I chose Sora 2 as the video model and I dropped in this prompt. And on the very first try, it came up with this video. Then I needed that little audiogram, that pops up and shows the words that she's saying. And I came up with that in ElevenLabs like this.
Start with auto.
So after you hit play, this little button right here pops up and it says share. And if you click that, there's your audiogram. And I chose the white one. So that was one example of how to use her voice. And then I did a few more, like using her voice for an HR video.
And confirm your direct deposit before moving on.
Again, I used Sora 2 and this prompt right here, which generated this video right here on its first try. Then I imagined somebody using her voice for a closet organization video. So I dropped this prompt into Sora 2 and it generated this video on its first try. Then I wanted that video host guy with the British accent. Again, I used ElevenLabs. Instead of video, I did image and I did GPT image 1.5 and asked for this prompt of a social media influencer sitting in his studio wearing a beanie and excited about what he's talking about. Now to bring that photo to life, first thing I need is a voice. Back in text to speech on ElevenLabs, I used the voice Dexter, dynamic, bold, and British. And I dropped in this script.
That's a brand new voice on ElevenLabs.
I go back to the image and video page, and for the model, now I choose video. And down at the bottom, under lip syncing, I'm going to choose OmniHuman 1.5. And then when I click on speech, I can search my ElevenLabs text-to-speech history. There it is. When I search Frankie brand new, I just hit the plus sign. Now I've got that reference image and that audio together in OmniHuman 1.5, and I just click to generate it.
That's a brand new voice on ElevenLabs, perfect for natural, approachable tutorial.
I'm going to edit all this in Adobe Premiere Pro, but there's one more thing I need, and that's music. So I'm clicking on the Music tab on ElevenLabs. I describe the kind of music I want with my prompt. I make sure that I click instrumental, click generate. And again, very first try, here's what it gave me. And here it is all mixed together. This is my session. See, here's the audiogram over top of the cell phone footage, along with some screenshots from the actual ElevenLabs website. How cool is that? Voice, music, image, and video all generated in ElevenLabs.